Oh, yeah, buddy. Here we go. What's up, guys? Super Milesio here for my 4th episode of Ocarina of Time Let's Play. I wish there was a better term for that. You know, I can't say Grandmaster mode or anything like that. It's an Ocarina of Time Let's Play. It's been a lot of fun so far. Let's see. We're going to load, not create, we're going to load the most recent save state, which appears to be this one here. Yes, that is correct. Because we left off and we had just gotten the Bigoron sword. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? From our friend here, Bigoron. There he is, just staring up into the cloud. After all that talk about his needing eye drops, he's almost inviting it at this point. So, guys, I kind of toyed with the idea of maybe doing the water temple first, since now we are at our first point where we can actually make a choice as to what dungeon to do next. And my choice is to do what the game wants you to do. And we're going to do the fire temple first, since we're already here. But there are a few things I want to do before we jump right into that. I don't remember all that there is to the quest, but I don't think it's all that involved. Guys, it's been a few days since my last one. I think it was a Wednesday. No, it was a Friday. Today is Wednesday, so almost a week. And at the rate we're going, we're kind of averaging a dungeon per stream, except for the first one where we technically did 2, but the Deku Tree, scarcely counts as a dungeon. And so at that rate, it would be, let's see, including this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 more streams, and then we're at Ganon's Castle, guys. So maybe if we do keep up that trajectory, and we don't insert like an in-betweeny like I have historically, then we are looking at 5 more streams. I desperately need coffee because we are out at work right now, which is just a tragedy, so I'm feeling a little drowsy. I also haven't been getting a ton of sleep, which is kind of my fault. I always tell myself I'm going to get to bed, and lo and behold, I don't. So I'm trying to find the Skulltula house. Here we go. House of Skulltula. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like, dude. And here we go. This as a little kid would make you just you know what I'm saying. We look like this because of the spider's curse. But since you've destroyed 10 spiders. Okay, so wait, does one of them get healed? Oh yeah, this guy. Look at that. The curse has been broken. You've returned to your human form. Evidently, though, you did not get a nose. And that's what I wanted, guys. Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Yeah. You got a checking account. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that would be ideal, honestly. Hyrule needs to go paperless. Contactless, whatever they call it. So yeah, essentially, I think is there 10 of these? There's not 10 guys in here. Or maybe there is. No. I think it's just that maybe it takes more and more in between each time, but eventually you can cure all of these losers. I don't remember the exact lore here. Does he tell you? They made some sort of deal. Whatever. Yeah, they made some sort of deal with a witch, or I don't know, an evil person that did not like their greed and cursed them as such. I was gonna say, we can take care of that after the dungeon. I say right now we focus on the dungeon, and we'll probably have a little time afterwards, because there's a couple more things that I would like to do. I would like to return to being a child, and definitely do maybe a few more steps of the mask trading sequence, which I hope I can just remember where to bring all those. I think there's one that I don't always readily know. I know there's the spooky mask, which you have to give to the Skull Kid. Or no, you give that one to... shoot. Sorry. Don't need that. Oh, Christ. Oh, we can blow this up, probably. Let's try that. Don't need the claim check anymore. It's our heart piece? Oh, it's a gold Skulltula. I don't think I can... Oh, we did. Now, Link, you dummy. There we go. Ah! What was I even saying? Dude, I'm so lost. Oh yeah, so there's, bro. I know there's the spooky mask, which you do give to the kid outside of the graveyard in Kakariko, because he wants to be spooky. You give one to the Skull Kid, which I was getting that confused with the spooky one. I'll know it when I see it. I forget what the one you give to the Skull Kid is. And then I think you give one to the Running Man, the bunny ears. But I don't know exactly where the Running Man is. So we'll figure it out, I'm sure. But I would like to finish that quest eventually, you know, by the end of it. Okay. So this is one instance where I could maybe see some people getting stuck. Because there's not much to do around here. So I guess eventually you'd figure it out. There's this dude rolling, and you want to talk to him, but you can't. So I guess it would only be a matter of time before you'd figure it out. We gotta figure this timing out, so hopefully it's not gonna take too long. Because what we have to do is blow him up. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. First try. My gosh. Dude, we're just legendary, aren't we? How could you do this to me? Oh, we're about to meet. It's Lieb the Goron. I am Lieb. And I'm gonna pull a trick out of this, not the saying, a leaf out of the Eggbusters book and say, if we were to name our character Joel, then this Goron's name would be Joel. How about that? Your name is also Lieb, then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Lieb. Dodongo Buster. You don't need to call me that. Wow, so Darunia's been busy. So you are 7 years old? You're looking ripe for a 7-year-old, huh? So how old was that baby Goron? How fast do Gorons age, you know? I don't really know. Bum 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 bum. I guess this guy is a little smaller than your average Goron. But he's not a baby. Let's ask about the dragon. There was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. The hero of the Gorons. See, yeah, I know some theories about Volvagia. You know, I think Valu is like pretty strongly suggested, if not confirmed, to be a descendant of Volvagia. And Valu is not evil. So some people theorize that Volvagia was somehow corrupted, or maybe was not initially evil, or something like that. But Volvagia is presumably kind of the equivalent of the guardian sort of spirit of the Gorons, equivalent to like Jabu Jabu in the Deku Tree, right? So, it's interesting. You know, maybe maybe Volvagia's got a reason to not like the Gorons. And there we go, we got a free Goron tunic. Didn't have to pay nothing. But I do believe you can lose those. The like-likes can steal them. And if you don't kill the like-like, well, you've just lost your shirt forever. So that's why they give you the option to buy them. But they are rather exorbitantly priced. So I'd rather not do that. Is the shop still there? Yes, it is. Speak of the devil. And look at that, 200 rupees. Yeah, we don't want to do that, huh? Boom, boom. And we can't even fit that many bombs. We haven't really been doing any mini games, have we? Except like the mandatory ones, you know. Dum, dum. But yeah, that's got to be one of my favorite lines from the Egg Buster. Any Austin, dude. I hate to, you know, be annoying like this, but and say this, but I was watching him before he was popular, before he was cool. I swear to you, I was watching Egg Busters like the old ones. I loved Egg Busters back in like 2014, 2015. And his channel at that point had like 50,000 subs, maybe not even that much. So I mean, not tiny. Like he had some good viewers. Certainly enough for me to be jealous, but not by any means huge. And I loved those Egg Busters videos. They were so fun. I loved his sense of humor. And then I think what really he blew up recently, like in the past few years, his channel now is doing really well. He gets consistently millions of views per... Oh. Shoot. Well, there's a Skulltula token, but I can't get it. Dang. Oh well, I thought I could blow that up, but maybe I need gauntlets or something. Anyways, I think maybe the genre of video he stopped doing the Egg Busters a while ago. Which I do miss. I wonder if he'll ever bring those back. But he started doing a series called like Uninteresting in Odd Places and other miscellaneous topics where he basically he's it's kind of a similar vein. It's honestly not that much different than the Egg Busters. They're a little more polished. Where it's kind of just like, for instance, he did one video called like "Where Does All the Water Go in Breath of the Wild?" Or say I'm butchering them, but it's something like that. He'll just talk about a random topic from a game, or like he did unemployment rate series, where it's like I almost said Bikini Bottom. That doesn't make any sense. Like Delfino Plaza unemployment rate, where he'll like go through all the people in Delfino Plaza and mark if they would be presumably employed or not, and then calculate the unemployment rate, that sort of thing. Just like kind of ludicrous, a mixture of like game theory and what he was doing before, because part of what he used to like about the glitch... Where am I going, dude? What he liked about that was that you could like explore interesting places that you normally couldn't. So then, yeah, recently he's been doing the series Uninteresting in Odd Places, where he just goes to like obscure locations in video games that are not oft explored. Cool stuff. It's different. Like I said, it's not quite the same as the Egg Busters series, but they're fun, and he's doing really well now with that channel, and I'm very happy for him. But anyways, all of that blabbering to say that one of my favorite Egg Busters moments was just an offhanded comment from him in his little intro, where he's talking about a glitch involving the pig from the Wind Waker, the giant pig, the pig that eventually turns giant. He starts off very small, and they name him after you, after your character's name. So default would be Link the pig, but for me, of course, it would be Lieb the pig. And then he's talking about the glitch, and he's like, yeah, this next... Oh my god, dude. How does that keep happening? He's like, this next glitch involves Link the pig, and the reason he's called Link is because your character's name is Link. If your character's name was Joel, then the pig's name would be Joel. And I don't know why that just tickled me so. The name Joel, you know, is funny to me. I know my own grandfather's name is Joel, but just for a pig, it was very silly that he just pulled that out of the air. And the video was like Wind Waker glitches, Redux. I don't know if it was Redux or one of the regular ones, if you're interested in finding it. It was an older one. And I think it was like regular Wind Waker, not HD, because he did one on both. Okay, guys, so we're going to... Now we have all 3 tunics. Look at that. We just got the blue one while we were doing the Begoron's quest, so that'll make things a lot easier when we get to that. I will have to go back to the Ice Cavern anyways to get more blue fire, but it's one less thing to worry about, I suppose. And here we are. So, oh, okay, now I'm remembering. We need the Megaton Hammer for these rocks, not the Gauntlet. And here is Spectacle Rock in this game, guys. There it is. The 2 spectacles right there. Anytime you see 2 rocks connected by a little thing, which they weren't even in the original game. That spectacle rock there. And it's interesting that if Navi, if you're gonna say something about the... Oh my word. I was actually thinking about this the other day, because, yeah, Navi's telling me, sure seems strange, huh? When I'm literally in Death Mountain. And I was thinking, how hard would it be for them to program a way for the game to know if you were already doing the thing? You know what I mean? Like, clearly I'm already in, like, it should know if I'm in Death Mountain. And if I'm already in Death Mountain, don't tell me to go to Death Mountain. And I was thinking, well, you know, maybe there's a way to do that, but maybe they just wanted to play it safe and make sure that the player knew they were on the right track. But I don't know, guys. I feel like that's still really silly. Wouldn't you say? So wait, I can't do that, right? That's blocked. My way is blocked. Do I have to throw a bomb at that? Oh, I bet you I can. Ugh. Dude, why did the bomb flowers take so long and these are so quick? Well, shoot, that didn't work. Ugh. Maybe it's not that. Yeah, so I don't know how hard that would be, but it is very annoying. So we could blow up that one, but not the other one. This one? Nope. Did I go across here? I don't know if this is it, but might as well try. Okay, Gossip Stone. Boing, boing, current time is 14:56. Military time, what? Oh, we need the Mask of Truth to talk to them, don't we? Wait, who gets the Mask of Truth? Who do we give that to? That is in this game, right? Okay, what is happening, y'all? Am I just missing something really obvious? Is there another place to come in this place? Ah, shoot. You know what? I think there is. I think I'm just an idiot. The Goron probably freaking told me, dude. Forget about it. No, Big Goron, I don't want to talk to you. Thank you. Ow. Now I'm remembering, yeah, there is definitely an entrance to the Death Mountain crater from Goron City. And then that's what we were just in is like the shortcut to get back. I'm sorry, guys. It's late. Give me a break. It's been a long week. Not really, actually. It's kind of flown by. But it's been busy for sure. Let me talk to Lieb. Oh, God. Or the entrance is probably in here, isn't it? That sounds familiar. Yeah, yep, I knew it. Okay. Uh-huh. There we go. Alright, guys, forgive me. Okay, I wonder how much it's gonna hurt us to not have a shield. That is the trade-off with the Begoron sword, huh? Let me tell Kate I'm streaming. I didn't talk to her. I don't know if she'll be busy, but that was kind of entertaining last time, wasn't it? Got a lot of trivia, which, you know, apart from just me being able to prove my awesomeness, was kind of fun to just have some little talking points about Zelda and whatever else they were asking about, Jurassic World. And here's Sheik. Alright, Sheik. Let's not get too gushy. Is that the word? Righteous power. Boom, boom. Me, 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 me. Alright, let's try it. Down A, down A. Bro. Oh, that's a big ol' X. That's unnecessary. There it is. For some reason, my audio is like a little bit ahead of the gameplay audio. So whenever I sing along, it is not quite in sync. I apologize for that. But nothing I can do about it. I ain't gonna stop singing. And I'm not gonna try to sing it later just to compensate, because that's a disaster. I'm sure you will. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, my eyes. Dude, I need to do like a little Link cosplay with those pants. With those pants, specifically. But I've never really done that. I've always done like khakis, like brownish ones, but these are distinctly white. And he's got a white undershirt. The tunic's pretty simple. Belt's pretty simple. Like, it's a very straightforward outfit compared to some of the other Links. But it's classic, man. It's so classic. So I might do that. I would, at this point, because of my hair, I need a wig. It ain't quite long enough. I'm kind of past the age where I'm growing out my hair just to look like Link, which I was kind of doing before, and it's unfortunate. I had so many just really bad haircuts. I think I could have looked so much better with properly fitted clothes, honestly, and proper haircuts. And here we are, guys, the Fire Temple. And sadly, we're not going to get to hear the original track. Just kind of an ambient ding dong ding dong. You know what it is. Okay, you freaking. Alright, we need the bow. I don't think we'll need the ocarina in this dungeon, so we'll go with the bow. What are the actual... It's just annoying because I end up just using the right stick for all these items, even though I know they're mapped to a button. Yeah, like that's X, but it's on the bottom. It always confuses me. And that's why. But the bomb is not A, like you would think it would be. So, it's very weird. Anyways. So we're not going to be able to access that half until a little later. Let's see if I can... So I did it again. See if I can no-scope this keys. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't quite... There's no reticle, you know? That was a later addition. So you don't quite know where it's going to shoot. So I'm going to switch that because it's just going to keep confusing me. But I missed the Islamic chant, man. They should have just kept it. Who's there? And here's our pal. Hasn't changed a bit. Maybe he's got one or two more gray hairs, but I could never tell. Fire-breathing dragon. Alright, mister. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have it. So, Link's just gonna take that hammer and just withhold it for himself. Okay, guys, so this is kind of the through line for this dungeon, is we're not only trying to traverse it, but we're freeing Gorons as we go. Again, a nice, interesting twist with the progression. They do that a lot with, like, I'm trying to think of other instances where you're saving something or someone. Definitely, this one, you've got the monkeys, Twilight Princess, we've talked about that. You've got the girl in the thieves' hideout, you have to rescue her and escort her out. You've got the little pirate robots in Skyward Sword, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Are you releasing me? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get to the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. Well, thank you. I would question how you know that, but I won't. Ding dong ding dong. Yeah, mechanically, from what I remember, and maybe we'll remember this as we go, but this dungeon is not too much to write home about. But it's good. I always like fire stuff, so I'm kind of easy to please. We did just get a key, right? So, oh, we can make it to the other side a lot sooner than I thought. And we got fairies. I have an empty bottle. That's a blue fire. Probably go ahead and, there we go. Which looks, I was about to say it looks the exact same as the blue fire. Not quite. One fairy should be plenty, right? Yeah. So there's your boss key, and we will have to destroy that at some point. It's all coming back to me. So, I wish I'd looked at the clock when we actually officially started this. Let's just say 20 minutes is when we started the dungeon. And so we'll see how long it takes. It always feels like longer, but really, I mean, I think the Forest Temple took longer than it should have, because I'm just an idiot. But, yeah, we'll see how long this one takes. I would guess about an hour, but I don't know. If I really get stuck, maybe longer. I also want to talk to the scarecrows at some point, maybe today. That would be fun. Shoot, the camera's not really my friend right now. There's another locked door. I'm not going to go to that yet. Let's come across here, see if we can do anything. Dude, I want to look forward, you dingus. Jesus. It keeps making me look sideways. Okay. Nope. No! Oh, God. Get away, you freaking tissue. Okay, give me that. Yeah, and again, I fully know for sure that my first playthrough of this game, I just straight up didn't, it wasn't just me being a contrarian like I always am. Oh, we got another Goron. I really did not know that, like, you were supposed to do the Fire Temple first. I don't remember how exactly I either didn't listen to Navi or I just didn't care. But I guess I just happened upon Zora's Domain and started doing all that. But I know I was also using a guide a lot, so maybe I just somehow got mixed up on the playlist. It's probably Zelda Master or something. Because I remember I was very confused how, like, I was watching some videos about on like certain parts of the water temple I got stuck on, and I noticed they had the Megaton hammer, and I was like, what is that? How did they get that? And I also was confused then watching the Fire Temple, like why they didn't have the long shot yet or something. I don't. It was one of the two, or maybe both. All that to say, yeah, I definitely did not realize that, like, the game very much strongly wants you to do the Fire Temple first. But again, it's not like, I mean, yeah, Navi's very insistent about it, but it's really not that, like, it doesn't push you that hard. Dude, keys freaking suck balls, dude. That much is pretty consistent throughout the series. We got ourselves a key, right? Can I get to that one yet? I reckon I can. Let's see what's up before we go through the locked door. Might as well. But we might come across a dead end or something. Yeah, let's go through. Let's see what's up. Ah, another Goron. That makes 3. Oh, I didn't listen to the last guy's secret. Shoot. A wall that you could destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, they actually did, I don't know if that's a staple, but in Twilight Princess, in the original, you would hit a wall and your sword would actually bounce back. And I know a lot of people maybe were annoyed with that. So I think in the HD version, your sword just phases right through the wall. But in this game, there is a little bit of tactile response. And again, I don't know if the rumble was a thing in the original, if they had the rumble pack type situation. Alright, well there's that. Oh, we need our map. Come back, map. Hello? Oh, I don't have the map yet. Fire bubble. No, Link! Wait, can I just... Oh. Oh, no. Okay, I was about to say. I can just stand on the lava? What am I doing? But you do get, like, quite a generous buffer before you start taking... Oh, my freaking reality, dude. You... That's one area that I seriously have faith that the remake will... I don't even remember how bad it was on the 3DS, but the remake will definitely improve on that. Again, guys, like, I'm not really faulting the game. This was the first 3D Zelda, one of the first games that had to worry about this 3D camera thing. I think they do a pretty remarkable job for the time, but it's definitely not very good by today's standards. Oh my god. Link. What are you doing, man? Holy crap. Where am I supposed to go? If not up here. Link, my god. What is happening? Dude. What do I do here? Hookshot? Oh. Oh my god, Link. You're killing me. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I gotta push something onto that jet, don't I? Let's see here. Broski. Don't do that to me. Link. Can I not climb on it? That might be the thing. No, I can climb on it. What's wrong with you, Link? This reminds me of Magmore Caverns from Metroid Prime, which I played a few months ago. Fun game. I mentioned it briefly earlier, but... yeah, I did like it. It's just that I definitely think after playing a good bit of Metroid, I've solidified in my mind that I'm definitely a Zelda guy more than anything. Shoot, dude, I hate myself. But I really, and now I get it. I understand the appeal. And it's fun. I do want to at some point go back and finish Prime 4, but you know, it's just gotta find the time to do that. Just got so much on my plate. But again, like, the thought of starting a Zelda game and not finishing it, it's ludicrous to me. So I think that speaks for itself as far as how much, like, I don't know, just how much more Zelda grabs me. And Mario, really. But I even, like, recently there's been quite a few games that I've started and not finished. Like, a few years ago there's Super Mario RPG, the remake, and I know people love that game. Maybe it's just that I'm not an RPG guy. But I did not finish it. I didn't even get close, I don't think. I mean, I made it, you know, a good few hours into it at least. Then Mario and Luigi Brothership. I thought that would be a fun thing to play. Like, kind of with my siblings. And again, I got like maybe 2 hours into it and kind of left it in the dust. What else? I started a playthrough of Mario Galaxy a few months ago. The Switch, you know, version. And I got, again, a few hours into that, kind of stopped. And of course that game I've played before, but I don't know. It's tough. Lots to do, not enough time. Okay, so how does this work? We gotta drop a bomb on that switch, I think. Oh, gotta... block pushing and pulling, I love it. Da-da-da. Okay. What are those slugs called? Fire slugs? Or is it something more creative than that? Is there something back here? Is there like a secret wall in this zone? I don't have a map yet, so it's tough to say. I'm probably wasting my time, but I know there's a secret wall somewhere. They said it would sound different. Did they not? So, you know, I mean, let's just drop a bomb or two, see what's up. I don't think that there is, though. I think it's probably somewhere else. But I guess having the map would help. And this reminds me of some places in the Fire Sanctuary in Skyward Sword. You know, somehow the Earth Temple is the Earth Temple's the lava one in Skyward Sword, right? The second temple. I think that's right. The first lava one that you do. Just drop that. Run up here. And then there's the Fire Sanctuary, which is like one of the last ones that you do. And I always get the music. I always forget the music on both of those. Or at least... Like, I always really loved the Fire Sanctuary music, but then I can never remember it. Earth Temple, how does that go? Here's the iconic room. This is the one I always think about when I think about the Fire Temple. It's this freaking maze. Ah! With all these Cocoa Puffs floating around. Broski. So let's see if we can't find our way around. Oh! Whatever, you take a quarter heart. Dude, so much shouting. I know there's a Goron somewhere here, so let's find him. Okay, no key yet. I apologize for the shouting. There he is. How does it go? Oh yeah, the Fire Sanctuary goes dum 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 diddly dum 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 diddly dum dum dum. That little, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then the, is it does it go boom 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 boom? I think that's right. You'll know what I'm talking about. What I just sang is probably not a great representation of it, but if you know it, you know it. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, there's a locked door. There's a locked door. Who's a good locked door? Move it, you freaking meatball. And I know we can go in here as well. Oh. I sense a Skulltula nearby. They really give themselves away with that noise, don't they? Oh my word, it's so hot in this room, guys. Oh. Yeah. We don't even have an AC unit in here anymore because around this time last year, maybe a little later, around the August, September mark, we had an absolute nightmare crisis in this room where somehow, you know, there's an AC unit that sticks out the window. I don't know what you call those. But apparently there's an opening. An opening in there somewhere. It's kind of supposed to be sealed off. I mean, obviously there's like, it's open to the outside in some parts, but it's supposed to be kind of sealed so that no bugs can get in, but somehow they found it, and we had, I kid you not, like dozens of stink bugs in this room. And I don't know why. I understand it can't really hurt you, whatever. There are some bugs that I really, honestly, am not bothered by being in proximity with. Like spiders, I don't really care. Spiders, I'm fine with. Like, I don't want to touch them. But like, I'll get one with a napkin if I need to. And like, if I see one crawling near me, like whether it's a harvestman, one of those daddy long legs, or like one of those other spiders, I'm not really that bothered by it. Flies, of course, I don't care about flies, whatever. Like ladybugs, fireflies, doesn't bother me. I don't like mosquitoes, obviously. Oh, and I remember this part too. But like, I'm not afraid of them. But of course, wasps and bees, I cannot. I will run every time. I cannot do it. I can't even kill them with a paper towel. I won't even like kill them with a shoe or anything. I do not want to be near them. You know, if the theory is true that your worst fears are like how you died in a previous life, then in a previous life I was stung to death by a bunch of wasps. And so for whatever reason, stink bugs, I also... Okay, do we want to go ahead and go in there, or should I press this button? I'm gonna press it. Oh, and we freed this little dude. Where's he at? Oh, what are you called? Torch slug, okay. Oh my. Got him. Oh no, you did not. Jesus Christ. That was not cool. Oh my god. Go suck my freaking weenus. I hate you for that. Anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, stink bugs fall into that category. Not quite as bad as like wasps and bees, but I cannot be, they scare me. If I see one in proximity with me, I will run. I do not like them. I think it could be because they stink. I understand that's silly, but like, I do not like... I'm weird about bad smells, man. I don't know. Like the fact that if you touch one, you're gonna know that you've touched it. It's gonna smell. I don't like that. And so there were dozens of them in this room, and they kept coming. That's the thing. We ended up, this is terrible, but we have a handheld vacuum cleaner, and we just started sucking them up, dude. Like, because we didn't want to squish them all, and like some of them were hard to reach, whatever. So we started sucking them into the vacuum and then just leaving them in there. I know it's terrible, but that's what we did. And so it was bad. It was real bad, man. And so even, you know, we had to take the air conditioning unit completely out, close the window, and for months we were finding them in here. There would be like 2 or 3 on the ceiling pretty much at all times. We'd either have to knock them down with a broom or just wait until they came down on their own and then suck them up. Where did that freaking Goron go, man? Do I have to talk to him? Or did he just run away on his own? Get away from me. I guess he did. I mean, we got the key, right? And there, I think, is where you need Pierre or Bonnaroo, whatever. But we're not going to worry about that. So let's go ahead and... No! My flip. I meant to not do that. Oh, but we can get through the locked door now, but I think... Clover. Go away, please. Or just come in. Just do what you're going to do. Come on. She likes to do that. There she is. Yeah, so thankfully they've been gone for a few months, the stink bugs, but we still don't have an AC in here. So even when I'm not recording, when I'm recording, of course, it would always get hot because I'd have to turn off everything anyways. You think that's funny? Really? Oh, the fire. Shart. Well, he just goes away then. What's the big deal? Yeah, so it gets real hot in the summers. And up until now, we've had the AC unit to help us. And we don't. But guys, there is something big I haven't been talking about, really. But I might as well. I am currently in the process of getting a house. An actual real-life house. Isn't that wild? I mean, that's pretty crazy, guys. I didn't expect it to be so soon, honestly. You know, after getting a job, I thought I'd maybe, like, honestly spend almost a year just hunkered down and save and figure stuff out. But for a couple of reasons, we're deciding to go for it, you know? And, you're sure to meet up with some creatures. Ah, here we go. That dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. You might need some of the Goron's special crop. Y'all, just, you don't need to call it that. Okay. So dude, it's pretty wild. There are these new construction, a builder that's pretty big in this area, and they have a plot that's like literally 2 streets down from where I'm living now, like walking distance, probably spitting distance if you're a really, really good spitter. I think, have I already been in here? I have. Yeah, that was the guy I rescued. Okay. But I can make it through that other locked door now, and I have 2 keys. So far I haven't really gotten stuck. This is kind of one of those dungeons that it's very difficult to get lost, I would say. Seriously? Oh my god. So yeah, new construction. So you talk to them, you figure it out. If you want to get one of them homes, you sign a couple things. One of those plots gets your name on it, and they start building it after everything's kind of figured out. So we got our loan approved and all that stuff. It's gonna start pretty soon. In the next couple weeks, they're gonna start building, and they're projecting. It's like it's what is it? It's wait a minute. Wasn't there a? What's happening? This is a different room, isn't it? No? Oh my god. No, it's not. I'm just an idiot, guys. Yeah, so it's end of June right now ish. They're gonna start like first week of July. And they're saying it's gonna be done projected by late September. That's hard to believe, but I know it's a very efficient thing. And so what that means, guys, is that crap. It's gonna be quite an upgrade to my setup. I mean, my actual, like, most of my materials will remain the same. My hardware, my gear, unless I choose to buy some new stuff. Maybe a new desk, because I've had this glass L desk for, like, probably close to 10 years at this point. I mean, it's fine. I don't love it particularly. I maybe want a wooden type thing, but I guess we'll see. But I'll be able to have my own little space, like my own. It's a bedroom, of course, but it'll be my like office area. I'm very excited about that because I'm very grateful to have this spot this is my family home. I've been here for close to 16 years now in this very house. Me and my siblings, we've all kind of swapped rooms. We've all had every configuration imaginable. I've been in this particular room a couple times, usually sharing with somebody. but this is my current room. And it's you know, I'm very blessed to have this space and to be able to have been going to school and to stay here, and also now working to be able to save most of what I make. But I'm not gonna lie, like having your bedroom space in the same space as your recording area, which is just this little corner in my room, which is the same space where you want to just work on stuff, like schoolwork or work, whatever, which is the same space as yada yada, whatever. Everything gets very crammed. It's especially when you're sharing with somebody, it's inconvenient. You have to find the right windows to do stuff. And here we go. Here's this pillar, which I think need the Megaton hammer. I'm gonna hurt you, Navi. Stop it. So it will be very nice to have a space that is just for my work. You know, I mean, not like it's also. I'm trying to make it into like a jam space. If people come over, we can jam. So be like a little futon in there, a couch, some love seat, whatever. Oh my god, you happy freaking column faces. Little maze here. No, not this. Bruh. And, okay, here we go. And so that's gonna be awesome. I'm still working through exactly how that's gonna look. Poor guy. But looking at that in the next few months, and I predict that will make it a lot easier for me to churn out some projects. I'll still be presumably just as busy, but I won't have to, like, you know, think so hard about finding the right window to do stuff. I just kind of go in there whenever I need to, which will be very good. And so if you know, if this is true, oh my god, Link. What I'm thinking is that, you know, the Zelda remake, the Ocarina of Time, what is gonna be sometime in like late of the year. How do you get to that? Like when it's this far into the year and we don't, oh my god, and we don't have a release date yet, that usually means, what is happening, guys? There's nowhere to go. Usually means it's like December, like a holiday release. What? Guys, I'm so confused. And so that might mean I'm in this new space by then. Oh. Okay. This way. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? So my next batch of streams, guys, might be in that new space. Oh, Lord. Okay, failed on that. Let's see if we can't find our way over there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's just go ahead and figure this out. So it's that. Okay. I am error. There he is. I'm pretty sure, Andrew, you've said that before on one of my streams. And I am Bagu is my name. Such a funny story, man. It's a hilarious bug. And that was back when it was like, to change text in a game, if I'm not... Oh, I think a Goron warned me about that. I wasn't listening. These fake doors, you gotta blow them up. There we go. If you were gonna try to change text in a game, like text that shows up on screen, like it's dangerous to go alone, take this. You don't just go in and change a line of code and change the text. No, you like that text was manually etched on the screen pixel by pixel, so it was a lot more of an ordeal to correct those sorts of bugs. And I don't know if anyone caught the I am Bagu or Bagu is my name bug. If you're not familiar with this story, I might butcher this, but I'm pretty sure the way it goes is there was supposed to be this joke, which maybe in other languages it was fine. It actually worked. But there was supposed to be a joke where you go into one town. Oh my word. Surely the Begoron sword will help us here. Come here, you freaking Roggenrola. He does look like that, doesn't he? So there were supposed to be these two guys in different towns. One of them was supposed to be named Bug, and the other would be named Error. Kind of a joke, you know, programming joke. Kind of funny. Well, something went awry in translation. And one guy says, I am Error, which is, that's what's supposed to happen. Even though on its own you might think that was an error. Although, you know, given what I just said, that doesn't make any sense because they would have had to manually program that. So it was definitely intentional, but I am Error, right? But then the other guy, they did not translate it properly. So instead of saying I am Bug, it said Bagu is my name. Which is hilarious because it means the joke totally fails. Neither of their names make sense. And ironically, Bagu's name is actually the error, not Error's. So that's a funny story. So that is what Andrew was just saying there, if you didn't know. It's one of those old school Zelda jokes. From probably one of, if not the worst Zelda game of all time. I'm sure it's not terrible. I've never actually played it. I've seen enough of it. I like the music from it. Alright, so we gotta run up and get this Megaton Hammer. Let's try it. I wonder if I think you can run up this railing there. We can try that. We got it. I'm gonna freaking crush you. Ugh. It's probably too late to be drinking this coffee, but see if I care. We're definitely gonna need some more arrows at some point, so I do hope we collect those. But now we got the hammer, guys. Check it out. It's pretty badass. Yoink. The animation looks a little awkward, but it could be worse. I told you I was going to do that, and I did. And we have Strawberry Sunset Bubbly, whatever that means. Strawberry, kiwi, pineapple flavor with other natural flavors, non-alcoholic. Mmm. Does taste like a sunset. How befitting. Ugh, this, yeah. So when I was working at Jenny's, throwback, time is flying, man, because I quit 3 years ago at this point. We had a flavor called, what was it called? Golden Nectar. And, you know, Jenny's in general is very good, but very pretentious in many ways. I knew that all along. But this really cinched it. The flavor was called Golden Nectar, which, okay, whatever. Like, it's not really that descriptive, but sure, Golden Nectar. But then, you know, luckily we have flavor descriptions in case the title alone doesn't really spell it out for you. Sometimes it does. It's pretty obvious. And then people would ask you what it tasted like, and you'd kind of just wrinkle your forehead a little bit. Like, that salted peanut butter with chocolate flecks, what does that taste like? It's like, oh, well, it's like a salted peanut butter flavor, and there's little chocolate flecks in it. They'd be like, oh, no, I don't like that. It's like, okay, well, I'm glad we could help you. Anyways, yeah, not a very informative title, but then you have the flavor description. And the flavor description was, tastes like a fading summer sunset. All right, Jenny, thanks for that. Again, that... It was like, yeah, you can be a little floaty with your language if you really want to, but But you have to understand how difficult you're making it for the employees of your company when they have to describe to... I'm not gonna be rude right now. Let's just say customers who have maybe just had a long day and their mental facilities are not firing at all cylinders, who already have trouble deciding what they want or knowing what a flavor is. I can't tell you how many times I was asked, well, what does a sunset taste like? What are you supposed to say to that, folks? I never knew. I never knew. It was a really good flavor, by the way. I mean, we were supposed to give the official flavor descriptions, and we ditched those pretty quickly. Because again, it's just not helpful. Oh, this is what we need the friggin' box for, isn't it? So what it really tasted like, it had some... Was it that one that had the star anise? I don't remember. It had some stuff in it, you know. And it basically, to me, tasted like it had a bubblegumishness to it, but mostly like a chai tea sort of flavor to it. It was really good. I liked it. I would put it in coffee all the time, too. So we just started telling people it tasted like a chai tea, and that seemed to do the trick. Alright guys, we're still kind of making pretty good work of this dungeon here. See, like, they really just kind of funnel you exactly where you need to go. Because here we are in this room. Rusty switch, yoink. So, this switch looks Thanks for that. Again, they should have had a system where Navi realizes that you already did the switch, and she's like, oh... Good job, Link. I think I might go ahead and do this while I'm here. And then I'll check out that other room. So we got that. Yeah, let's take a look in here. Why don't we? Well, no Kate today, I guess. That's alright. Can I make it across? Nope. Alright, great. There's another little guy there. Can you tell me something, buddy? Dude, I'm not gonna eat you. Look at me. Look at my tiny mouth. No. There's not a blow-upable wall in here, is there? Still haven't got a dungeon map. It's unfortunate, but oh well. You know what? I think I was supposed to do the Song of Time. And now I really have to go through all this again. I almost said a naughty word. That's how upset I am. Ugh. Okay, there's the friggin' Wizrobe room again. Let's jump on here. Maybe I will just jump through the hole. Unless I can play the Song of Time from where I bet that's what you're supposed to do, man. This is such a long way to go, dude. Man, in my Zelda movie, my terrible Zelda movie, the second dungeon, which was in my garage, by the way, and the lights were turned off for most of it because it was supposed to be like a darkness. It's called Darkness Falls. It was supposed to be kind of a mixture of the Fire Temple and like Dodongo's Cavern, maybe. I don't know, man. It was pretty cringe. Okay, back down to here. Me. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. Now I gotta... Oh my word. I hate you so much. Yeah. Surprised I haven't gotten arrows yet. They'll probably give me some before the boss, because you do need them for Volfagia, right? Bruh. Navi... Whee! Dude, I'm so excited to see what this dungeon looks like. Okay, let's see if I can play something. What is it? It's bruh. Okay. There we go. So is that gonna give us a way up? You better. Link, what are you? Where are you looking? Yes, yes, it did. So good. I should have freaking done that before. Oh. Hello. Yes, please tell me. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to the temple, but the Goron special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? Yeah, my own two fists. Okay. Is this... No, that's not one of them bombable walls. Did we just get another small key? Is that what just happened? Wasn't really paying attention. Okay, now let's jump down that thing. Ah! Ugh. Alright, still can't get in there. That is a-okay, because we have a hammer now. Me. So, I'm actually gonna murder you. I'm gonna crush your stupid bones. Okay, maybe not. There we go. There we go. There we go. Should be nearing the end. Just gotta get that boss key, you know? Ugh, I hate you. I hate you too! Ooh, got him. I don't know if the Begoran sword will help at all with Volvagia, because you use the Megaton hammer, so... Yeah. Helps with these guys, though. That's for sure. Me. Well, I was just about to say, I wonder if there's a like in this dungeon. Oh, here it would be nice to have the shield, but I don't really care. I'm not gonna equip my shield. Okay, I know. Get away. Boom, one hit, all it took. And I do think if you kill them, you'll get whatever they took back. Which is nice. Got that. Let's continue on. Ah, it's another freaking one of these. Ah, do I have enough bombs left? What do you do if you don't? That's dubious. Have to go get more bombs? Yeah, we really gotta be careful then. I do not want to waste my bombs. Oh. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna actually murder something. Die. Come here. I know you like that. Alright, we have 3 more chances. So I'm just gonna play it safe here. Yeah, keep spinning. You just keep on spinning. Don't do that. Okay. That's good. You just keep on spinning. Bruh. You done? How did that happen, dude? Dude, take out your bomb! What is wrong with you? Oh my god. My god. Don't. Link, you're really testing me. You're supposed to interrupt him somehow? Probably. Oh my. Dude. I'm so done. I'm out of bombs. Please tell me I can use the hammer. Okay, thank God, dude. Should have done that the whole time. Come here, you... Oh. I hate you. I apologize for that embarrassing display, you guys. It's not even the boss key. Wow. Okay, guys, this might be our last guy here. There it is. The bossiest of keys. What did you just say? Alright, well, he's gone. Guess we'll never know. Well, that looks to be about the end, guys, so we can head on in. Hopefully they give me something before that. Some hearts or something. Some arrows. Anything. Nothing? That's not good. I guess you don't need them, but... Wait, there were some jars outside, weren't there? Probably should have done that. Oh well. I guess I'll go ahead and be a chump and do this. There we go. Subterranean lava dragon. One of my favorite Zelda bosses in general. And there's that theme again. Only this one and King Dodongo. So we gotta dodge the flaming locks and then Link. Oh my word. The hammer, please. If we die, it's fine. I have a fairy, but I'd rather not. Here's where I wish I had arrows, but I don't. And there it is. That's fine. I did that on purpose. No. Dang. It's actually a lot of damage. Okay. It's gonna be horribly out of time. Okay. Come on. Get him. Can we use the sword? I don't know if we can. Where are you? Oh. At some point there's gonna be meteors, and I have a trick for that. I'll show you. I think it's now. Yep. Just hang off the side. They can't hit you. Oh, well, I guess they can. My bad. Just don't listen to anything that I say, I guess. Okay, shoot. So what do we do then? Okay, maybe don't do that. And I don't have any other recourse if I do. Oh no, guys. Can I not make it back? What do you do? Is there even a way to get back? Whoa, y'all. Huh. That was unfortunate. Well, there goes my goal, guys, of not dying. That was the first time I died in this file. Do I still have my fairy? No. Just for the sake of time, I'm gonna just do that. So shoot, guys, what do you do then if you fall off that platform? There's got to be a way to get back. I don't know. Let's maybe be a little bit more careful this time. Okay, there we go. It's kind of crazy they didn't just give you more stuff, you know? There's always a little room before the boss. Jeez. Okay, that must be a lot of damage. Because I'm pretty sure I had at least 2 or 3 hearts left the last time that happened. Jeez. Okay, it's good. Now we just gotta be careful. I'm not gonna try my little trick, because it clearly didn't work. We just gotta watch for the shadows. Ah, gosh. That's unfair. Do you see how much that did? Oh, shoot. No! Ah, man. Okay, I think we could easily die if we get hit again by the fire. No! Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Get away. Gotta be careful here. Come on. You gotta be close. Like, get it. No, shoot. There's more. Get away. Alright, what's gonna happen? Oh, 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 come on. Okay. There's still more. I can't believe that. Okay, he's doing his fire thing again, probably. No. Ooh. Shoot, dude. Okay, we cannot get hit again. It's gotta be it. Oh. Come on. There it is. Dang. Okay, that's a little harder than I remember. But also I had no arrows. That didn't help. Horrible Bhagya. If you read the manga, dude, it's even more tragic, but it does kind of hugely contradict what the actual game says. Like, that Volvagia is this ancient creature from history, not a baby that Link bought in the supermarket. There we go, guys. That's the fire temple for you. And it looks like that was right around an hour, like I said. Not too bad. The water temple's probably going to take me longer. Oh, look at that. That looks great. It's like Reese's Puffs coming out of there. Or pieces, that's what I meant. There he is. Yes, you did. Yes, indeed. Hey, brother. There it is, our third medallion. 3 of 7? Right. Or 6. Maybe it is 6. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, there's 6. Okay. Alright, and that is the fire temple for you. Not a bad dungeon, not at all. It's pretty straightforward. I didn't really get stuck at all. I just made a few stupid mistakes that cost me some time. But that's pretty good. So now we can break these boulders here. Let's go in here, see what's up. And of course, there's a lush green forest area underneath the Death Mountain crater. I haven't really been talking to these guys too much. I don't really feel like it. And now I reckon you can break this one here too. Let's go ahead and do that. And these. Where does this one lead, I wonder? Ah, it's another fairy. Let's get Zelda's lullaby. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. No. No. Yeah. Gosh. Receive it now. You must. Wait, what did she say she's gonna do? I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. Interesting angles there. Dude, I don't think I've used any magic so far. But that's good to have, I suppose. I don't know if I have any items that use that yet. Where do you even get Din's fire and all that? I don't remember. Okay, guys, so now that we've done that, let's take care of a few other smaller things, such as some of the mask quest. Let's try that. I think I'm just gonna head on back into Goron City, or I guess I might as well just wait. What's down here? I'm all over the place. I apologize. Oh, I guess I knew that the cave music was the same as inside the Deku Tree, but I forgot. That's nice. Okay, that's good. I'm glad it came in here, I guess. Ugh. Those caves are going to be beautiful. They better be. Alright, so probably won't need to come back in here. Ouch. No more eruptions, that's nice. We can break these. Nothing. Great. When do we get the Prelude of Light? Do we have to return back there? I think that might be it, because that's going to be really convenient to have. And we might as well go talk to the scarecrows as well, you know? No. Nothing, man. Bum, 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 bum. Ouch. Can I destroy that? Nope. Alright, we've been an adult for far too long, guys. I'm ready to be a kid again. I know there's something you can do with the rooftops in this village, but I'm not really feeling like it right now. Why is there no music? Oh, because it's like nighttime. Oh, look at you. She's just been waiting this whole time. Thank you for that, Deponent. I'll take you approximately 30 feet over this way, and then I'll leave you again. Thank you for that. talk to this guy. Let's go and do that. I don't think we'll do anything with this quest, but it's good to talk. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. Yeah. So I think it's a pretty closed case that this is the soldier that stands outside of this room. I mean, it's just a theory, but I think there's just too many signs, you know, pointing to that. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what it is. But I don't know. Alright. Well, so yeah, he wants you to collect this stuff for him, and I don't think we're interested in that. I just noticed he has a bunch of bottles there. Yeah, how do you drink that? Look at you. Man. Terrifying. And now that with the Begoran sword we can actually kill these guys pretty quickly. I think maybe with one jump attack? Okay, well. 2 spin attacks as well. That's fine. Oh, shoot. There we go. Yeah, 1 jump attack will do it. Not bad. Oh, it's not this way. Dude, this is scary. Ugh. Boing, 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 boing. 2113. I don't know how to read that. I don't know any number higher than 12. Alright. Oh, yeah, there she is. You finally gonna let us do it? You destroyed the wicked creatures. Yes, I know that. Oh, so she's supposed to tell you, like... Oh, yeah, you're supposed to do this earlier. Ugh. Yes, I will. Here we go. What is it? Dun dun na 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 na. The prelude of light. I prefer the postlude of light. Okay, first try, here we go. Oh my gosh. There it is. It's unlike any instrument I've ever played. Very nice. You have learned. I believe it. So doing things a little out of order there, I suppose. I guess they figured players would want to come back here earlier. But man, isn't it? I guess that's another thing that is interesting. Once you experience that, it's kind of hard to return to being a child because you're so much less powerful. And look at this. But at least we can use our slingshot and boomerang again. And this tiny little sword. It is, after playing so much Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's weird seeing him left-handed again, even though I know that's how it should be. What? Oh, I was about to say, why is there a dog here when there's re-deads out there? I hope this dog ended up being okay. I mean, it's 7 years, so the dog might have just, you know how it is. But I hope it was not an unpleasant end. I wish there was another dog breed. Maybe this was the easiest one to design. There's a lot of dogs at night. What's going on here? This is too much. What is that dude doing? Oh my gosh, how have I never noticed the Oh, and I can't even... Okay, can I play the... Oh. There, gosh. There we go. Still dogs. They're actually nice to humans. It's the Deku Scrub in Majora's Mask that they hate, and they'll tackle you over and over. Okay, so... Oh, shoot. Well, actually, that is where I want to be, because I want to get the next mask, right? I did give the key to the mask to the guy. Yes, I did. Oh. So we gotta come back here. I don't remember what the next one is. And we might as well do some mini games while we're here, I guess. It's now or never. Ah, here we go. Skull mask. Okay, feel like a monster. So this one is either... I think this one is the Skull Kid. I mean, it's called the Skull Mask, but... Look at these creep shows. Oh, you... What'd you say? Wow. Wait a minute, that's bizarre, because Zelda's a child at this time. Interesting. Okay, let's do some mini games while we can. What are you doing here, bro? To sell bombs. I can't use those, sorry. Wait, yes I can. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You got friggin' Ashubama Pal right here. I wonder if you're gonna be in the remake. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Sakon. I hate you. What's so scary? So if I put this on, what do people say to me? I think it might be... I think it's the Skull Kid, guys. Alright. Well, thanks. That's nice. Hello, lady. Oh, I've never noticed you before. Okay. So, shooting gallery. I was wondering if you play this as Child Link, but then I was like, oh, that's stupid. You can't, there's no way you could play it as Adult Link, because it's all destroyed. Yeah, why not? Look at this dude. That's crazy. I bet you I can, even without motion controls. Watch me. Okay, off to a great start. Ugh. It's so much easier with motion. Oh, shoot. I think you do actually, like, you have to... Yeah, I've wasted so many of these. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? So it's what? Dude. Okay, so you get 15 tries, and you have to hit 10 of them. It's tough. Dang, I've already freaking blew it, dude. Alright, if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna try one more time and then be done. Oh, what? Terrible start. Okay, aim high. No. Aim just right. That'll do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, well, might as well do it. So you really have to hit them all. I missed it. You know what? Well, I'm freaking done then. I missed it. Okay. Okay. We got it. We can do it. Okay. That one's maybe the hardest. I think I've got the timing down on these. Okay, come on, we got it. Oh, you know what? I'm done with this. Nope. I'm a chump, guys. I'm sorry. Are you kidding? Oh, Lord. Are you serious? There we go. It's just gonna be a freaking... Oh. Well, that's cool, I guess. Alright, I'll take it. I'm done. You guys saw that I could have done it, right? I mean... Bum, bum. And it's so much easier with gyroscope, dude. Okay, before I just waste any time, I'm gonna look up where to take this mask. I know it's either Skull Kid or the little kid. Oh, there's a lot. Yep, Skull Kid. And then... Yep. Okay. Oh, I guess the only reward that you really get is, well, you can have the other masks, like the Mask of Truth. I don't think you give that to anybody, but you do get to have it, which is cool, I guess. You get to talk to the Gossip Stones. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this to the Skull Kid. So I guess we can warp to the... There we go. Wait, that's not it, is it? No, 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 no. 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 Dude, I did not say yes. It's... That's what I meant. Here we go. Oh, Saria's still here. What? How are you not trapped in the Sacred Realm? Oh, because that's the future? Yeah, that's what it is. No. Go away. Don't know if there's anything else to do in this stream. I think next time we can pretty much go straight to the water temple. And then the shadow, and then the spirit. And we'll be on our way, guys. There's not a crazy amount of side quests in this game, which is fine. And there's a few that you can be chipping away at, which I would be if it was just kind of me playing it personally. Getting the heart pieces, skulltulas, you know, playing all the mini games, expanding your other stuff. But yeah. And hello there, you look... Yeah, I'm kind of glad they changed the design for the Skull Kid over the years. Okay, can you talk to me, bro? Or does he want me to play a song? Is he gonna like it? Yes. Oh, sweet. Really? I only have 2? Okay, speak. Here, you take it, bro. It's all yours. $10 rupees. Wow. Come on, Link, you gotta do better than that, man. Okay, now we can play this one. Bro. Hope I can warp from here. Yes, now we will do that. There it is. Ding 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 ding. Where am I going? Let's go in here. Alright, what you say, man? What you got to say? Oh, great, you sold it. Sorry, I spent the money. Yeah, I'll borrow it. It looks really weird. So what was this? I think the theory is maybe that, No, stop. That this is like a Redead mask. Doesn't specifically say that, I don't think. But, you know, seems like it. Let's put that there, and we gotta deliver this to the child in the graveyard. Who apparently meets an unfortunate fate in the adult timeline. Becomes a skull kid or something. See, this is the guy. This has gotta be the guy, because look. Welcome to Hyrule Castle. It's a peaceful, prosperous... Oh, he didn't say it. I thought he said, like, oh, I can't wait for some trouble to happen. Oh, no, it's this guy. Man, I am so bored. Yeah, look, it has to be this guy. He's standing right in the same spot. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. It's just between you and me. Okay. Stand in your jar and press A to lift it. Okay, so he's just teaching you how to... Yeah, it's definitely that guy. No doubt about it. What are you doing guarding, like, how, what, you're guarding this room? Well, how are they gonna get into this room? Oh, look at that. Well, I could come through that window, I guess. Man, this is great. Just a bunch of money. Alright, that's enough. Let us return. And you know what? Maybe while we're there, we'll do the chickens, you know? Get all the chickens. The running man, like I said, is the one that always... Look at that. It's disturbing. Takes me the longest to find. What's up, Ado? How's it going, man? You don't have to do this, but I've been waiting for somebody to show up and give me some more trivia. But you can just chill and watch if you like. We did the fire temple today, by the way, and now we're just chilling, doing some little side quests. It's going good. It's going good, man. Are you gonna be watching the I Harm You live stream, which got delayed? It's supposed to be like today or something. I actually submitted a melody. I very much doubt it'll get chosen, since I'm sure he's got thousands or something. But I'm interested. I don't know if I'll be able to catch the stream when it happens, but I'll definitely give it a glance afterwards. You know. Bum bum. Wait, now I get to go teach the guy the song. Did I do it? Did I do it? You did? What? Yeah, that's cool, man. Did you do it? What did you do? Would I know it? Hello, my friend. Nope. Okay. I always didn't like how it sped up at the end, you know? Oh, and it's creepy. Ugh. No, it's too fast. Oh wait, that's how you get into the well, isn't it? I don't know if we can actually do that yet. But I totally forgot that that's actually what you do there. Oh yeah, in my room, sweet, yeah. I did a line from one of my own songs. I was thinking about a couple different options, but... Alright, what do you have to say, my friend? Are you mad that I just did that? I'm sorry, but, you know, it had to be done. Is his name Guru, or is that just a Majora's Mask? What? It's going too fast. I'm sorry. This dude, man. Look at that. Okay, I don't know if the child is around during the day. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Yes, he is. Hello, my friend. Man, at that point, you might as well just shave your head. Okay, well, how about this? Yeah. This looks nothing like Dompe, you loser. There you go. Wow. Okay, so we just broke even then. Also about the trivia... No, that's... Oh, yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, there's not probably a lot of great options online for that sort of thing. And if there are, they're super easy. It's a right shame. You almost have to get somebody like who knows a lot about it to compile them for you. So, it looks like it did remember that I found 3 of them. That's surprising. But I will take it. And I can't use the hook shot. Alright, let's see if I remember how to get the rest of them. Navi, what is wrong with you? Do you feel it? No, I don't. Oh, you're trying to... Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to learn more about it. Zeltic is great. He's got some great summaries there. I think Commonwealth Realm is one channel. I think it's them that posted, like, a huge, you know, timeline overview. I'm sure you can find some good stuff. And of course, I mean, of course I'm going to suggest that you play them, because that's the best way to learn. But even you know, I'll play them and then I'll watch all those videos as well. It's pretty great. I know playing them can be quite a time sink, but it's very fun. Okay, so there's got to be a chicken on the roof somewhere. I hear it. Can't really get anywhere from there, can I? Ah. Oh yeah, man, it's really interesting. That's honestly, that's the thing. That's what keeps me coming back. Is really the story. Gameplay's great. I mean, the thing is, yeah, the gameplay's and the combat and all that stuff. That's great while you're playing the game, which is awesome. But it's the lore that like has the staying power. And I've always been hugely into stuff like that. That's really why, like, even though I honestly, not gonna lie, I don't really like the gameplay that much of like Five Nights at Freddy's at all. I won't say at all. I like the first one. It's fun, but even that, like, I get tired of it. The future games, like, I have no interest in trying to play those. But like, I was hugely into the lore. I would watch all those videos and stuff like that. That part appeals to me. But as far as playing the games, I don't really care to. Which I know is like the complete opposite for some people. Oh, what are these little baubles? What do you got to say? Oh my. I don't know. You need some dental work, ma'am. Ouch. That's what I get. What is in here? Is it a... If there's a chicken in there... Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm glad I did that. Come here. No, you... Dude. I might need one to get to the other thing. Bop. There's 3 more, right? Dude, what? Where? Yeah, I know, and that kind of exploded his channel as well. I think he was already doing pretty well, but that definitely accelerated it. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, there's one. What the heck? Let's go. It gets way too much for me eventually. Like, I like the simplicity of the first one. I don't know. And of course, man, I mean, talk about brilliant music. That's something that... Dude, can you... Oh my god, can you move? Oh no. Is he really not gonna let me pass? So I have to... There's another way to get there. But how? Oh, there's one up there too. I don't know, man. I'm quite perplexed. Can I can't push this, can I? Dude, move. What? What? Dude, let me just talk to you normal speed. Stop. Have you seen Mr. Dampe, who lives in the graveyard up ahead? Do these guys all speak in military time? Why? You started working on a Zelda medley or just a cover of one song. Oh. Always adored. Oh yeah, the main menu is awesome. Yes, what if you do a medley, are you thinking any specific game or anything like that? Or do you have like a tune in mind, you know? Great stuff, man. It's great stuff. Alright, so I'm going to take a risk here, and I'm going to use one of these chickens to try and get to one of the other chickens. Hello? Come on. Yeah, there's so many great tracks, and every game has such a distinct sound to it, but they're all really good. There's no other conceivable way for me to do this, right? Okay. Just Ocarina of Time. Solid. I mean, pretty good. I mean, I cannot wait to hear what they do with the soundtrack. Surely it's going to be redone, you know, orchestrated and all that. And this is not enough. What the heck? I always forget how to do this. I'm this close to looking it up, guys. Not gonna lie. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Surely there's a good way to do this. So you just listen to that for a second, guys. I really just looked up Ocarina of Time chickens. I know what they're called, guys. What? Walk up the ramp. Really? Man, the 3DS version looks so much better. Well, I mean, depending on how you define better, but... Alright. Okay. Apparently, there is... You just do this. Since I'm doing it all on FL Studio... Oh, you won't do it a cappella. Well... Mine were not a cappella, actually. That was the Ocarina of Time medley was like one of the first that I did that had other instruments in it. Okay, it doesn't look like you can make it, but I guess you can. So you're gonna go back over. Thank you. And so are you. You hate recording. You hate the recording interface. I see. What? No. Okay, well, since I'm down here. Yeah, I mostly used, of course, I did a lot of acapella stuff, and over the years, like, I like the acapella style for a lot of things, but I will say when I'm doing a medley, like, my goal is always to use as many instruments as possible. I guess that's a bad way to put it, but the goal for me is to, like, recreate the track as faithfully as possible, and so that usually means, ideally, if there's instruments in the track, then I'm going to use an instrument that is either the same or similar. Like I go a long way with melodica that can emulate a lot of these, like especially N64 type synth sounds. Melodica is great. Like for this melody in Kakariko Village right now that you're hearing, melodica works great for that. Flute, I mean, melodic and flute, actually, I was shocked at how good of a blend that was when I did the Ocarina of Time one. And so that carried me quite a bit. But I would, of course, fill in the gaps with the voice. So before, I didn't play bass, and so I would sing the bass line. Or if there's any sort of brass type sound, I would sing that. Over the years, I've filled in some of those gaps. I play the bass now, and I can even play some brass if I need to. It's not spectacular, but usually it's good enough to record. So she's allergic to cuckoos, and that's her entire existence, is taking care of them. So that's great. Alright, it's fine glass. So there we go. That gives us 3 empty bottles, which is awesome. The first one we've got that's just straight up an empty bottle, didn't have anything else in it. So that's nice. We'll be able to get 3 flames. It's very convenient. So yeah, that's basically the thing, is when I'm doing a medley, a lot of it ends up being a cappella just based on necessity, but the goal is always to include as many instruments as I can to faithfully recreate the source track. So that was like one of the first ones I did, so a lot of it ended up being a cappella. Whereas like I'm thinking about recording that again with some additional tracks in it. Alright, well that takes care of that, guys. Now let's go to the Happy Mask shop again and try and finish this out. I think a lot of the songs that I sang the bass line, I would probably try and play it instead on a bass. I think I could do a lot more with the guitar. I've gotten so much better at guitar since then. It's really kind of crazy listening back, you know, over the years to my guitar chops and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of good MIDI instrument options. Yeah, and I have nothing like, I've used plenty of MIDI sounds over the years, but again, it's usually out of necessity. If I either don't have a great way to do it, if I need to, I always prefer to use real instruments. But like, especially for little random percussion sounds, I'll use MIDI. Other random little sounds, I'll do it. But I will always rather use a real instrument. Ocarina is hard to record. It's hard to get in tune. And so I usually end up just using flute for anything that is an ocarina. Bum, 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 bum. And usually take it down the octave or something. I don't play piccolo, really. I never quite got the hang of it. Granted, I never really tried that hard, but I just don't really love the sound of a piccolo. It's every once in a while I do wish I could play it. It could expand like the things I could play. But yeah, I didn't think it was really worth spending too much time on. It's that opportunity cost, bruh. Yeah, I've never used FL Studio. Forgive my ignorance. Is that Florida Studio? Is it something else? Yeah, I know my dad actually, he started with Cakewalk, and then I think Cakewalk started charging a subscription, or they changed their business model in a way that people did not like, and a lot of people jumped ship, and my dad was like, alright, I'll find something else. So now he's using Reaper, which I think is also free or very cheap, but it's kind of bare bones, and you really have to like customize it yourself. It's kind of the beauty of it for a lot of people, but... And he's also running Windows, so that limits the options, I'm sure. I have always been a Logic guy since I started that, and that's mostly just because I've always used a Mac, and that just made the most sense for me. My uncle, who's like actual really good producer, made a ton of money doing that, and that was his job for a while. He's actually retired now, which is nuts. He's like in his 40s. He always used Pro Tools, and he helped me figure out my like computer setup, and he just, you know, suggested that I use Logic just because I guess, oh, it stands for Fruity Loops. Okay, that was not close at all. The company or something. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the best kind of loops as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, he uses Reaper now. I've played around with it a little bit. Again, I don't... Okay, I thought the Running Man would be around here. I know he shows up around this area at some point. Go ahead and put on those ears. Which it's a travesty that they don't make you go faster in this game. But they are very cute. Okay, no Running Man. I think you should come by this point at some point. Or maybe you have to... Huh. So where does he show up? He is in the Gerudo Valley. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, well, where is he currently at? Run clockwise around Lon Ranch and you'll run into him. Okay. I'm gonna try that. And if we can't find him after a few minutes, then I will freaking give up and cry. Yeah, so I started with logic because when I got my... Oh, look at the... Oh, there he is. Okay, let's just follow him. Because he goes to... He sits down at night. And he parks it right where he is. Oh my god, dude, the pea hats. Get out, man. I haven't explored the field too much, like on foot, so I haven't really dealt with these guys too much. For a running man, you're not really selling it, my dude. I mean, hey, maybe slow and steady is the way to go, right? But just look at that. I mean, I'm very leisurely sidestepping, and I'm easily outpacing him. But the race as an adult is impossible to win. You can race against him, and you cannot win. He's programmed to beat you by a second at least. And maybe that will change in the remake. Personally, I don't really care. Also, if you don't know this, the Piantissimo character in Mario Sunshine, the guy wearing a weird pink suit, dressed like a Pianta, his face underneath is the running man. That's the model. You'll never see that in game, but you can kind of peek in there and see it. But it's a fun little Easter egg. All right, dude, it's time to park it. Come on, it's nighttime. What are you doing? Talk to me, man. Hello, dude. Come on now. The laptop that I got, it was kind of my first computer, had a bunch of softwares probably illegally put on there. And this was back when you could just buy them all outright. So it had Final Cut, Logic, After Effects, Photoshop. My dude, what are you doing? And so that's kind of how I got my start. There we go. Come on. I bet with those long ears you can hear the voices. What voices? So he just... Yep. So he I think pays you 500. The game doesn't even tell you that because it's guaranteed to max out your wallet. Look at that, dude. Is that how you're supposed to wear it? That's a little eerie to me. But, you know, suit yourself, my friend. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm kind of used to that now, but the thing with me that I always learn is that it doesn't take me as long to, like, get up to my own, like, speed with a new software because I'm not really that good at any one software. I think if you're an absolute expert, I think there's ups and downs to that as far as learning a new software, because if you're such an expert with a software, then it's going to take you a while to like get to that same level with something else, to learn all the features that you like to use. For me, it's like I'm probably not even scratching the surface of any software I use, whether it's Photoshop, Final Cut, Logic. So it's fairly easy for me to get to that same level. I won't say fairly easy, but easier. So if I were to jump ship and try a new audio thing, software, DAW, whatever, I would probably, it'd maybe take me a few months to get to where I feel really comfortable with it, but I don't see myself doing that. I think logic is great. That's what I love about it now. Is that you can still buy it outright, and I hope it stays that way. You can do the Apple like Creative Suite, which comes with Logic, Final Cut, and a couple other things. I am not gonna do that. In fact, like the thing I'm thinking about now is, so I know I need Logic, so I went ahead and just bought that outright. I think it's either 200 or 300, I don't know, but it's like a one-time cost, and then you've got it. And of course, if you're really serious about it, you're going to be spending way more than that on plugins. Like, dude, you could spend hundreds just on a reverb plugin or just on any of that. I don't do any of that. I use just what comes with it. I think it would be so silly for me to blow a bunch of money on that when I'm not even, like, reaching the limits of the built-in stuff. You know what I mean? It just seems really backwards to me when I'm the stuff that I record is actually fairly simple sonically, and I can achieve everything I want just with simple plugins, I think. I'm not really doing any electronic music, any fancy synth stuff. And there we go, guys. That's the mask quest, and now we have the Mask of Truth, which is pretty cool. We can talk to Gossip Stones. Boom, there it is. All that. Just for that. I guess let's check out this place while we're here. And I don't think I've gotten 20 Skulltulas or anything. No, 13. Jeez, it's slow going. There's 100 of them. Which after, you know, Breath of the Wild, 100 seems like a freaking cakewalk, but, you know. But yeah, that's... Logic is great. The thing I'm thinking about now is, like, I just upgraded my computer setup, which meant I also put off something I've been putting off for years, which is upgrading my OS. I've been running the same static OS kind of hacked onto my... It's a Hackintosh, whatever. So I've been running that for like 8 years. And all my old softwares need that old OS. They will not work if I were to update my computer. Final Cut wouldn't work, Logic wouldn't, nothing would. So I was like, well, I know as soon as I upgrade my computer, I could do that pretty easily. You know, I could save up and do that. But I would also have to upgrade all my softwares. And if it was a flat fee, I would have done it in a heartbeat. But I knew as soon as I did that, I'd have to start paying a subscription service because I'd probably jump ship to Adobe. And I haven't done that yet. As of right now, I don't have an editing software to use because I haven't had to really edit anything since I upgraded my computer. As soon as I do, I'm going to have to figure that out. I could buy Final Cut outright because you can still do that. Wait, what did you just say? I overheard this. They say that the horse Ganondorf rides is a solid black Gerudo stallion. Oh, I know that very well. And you don't actually see the real horse in the game, just Phantom Ganon's horse, unfortunately. Let's go back to Castletown, I think, and do the Master Sword. I think. I don't know why. Just get us there. But the thing for me is that I really need After Effects. Not all the time, but when I do any sort of special effect, I need to have After Effects. And at that point, it's like, okay, am I really going to pay outright for Final Cut, outright for Logic, and then pay a subscription just for After Effects? That seems silly to me. I'm like, at that point, I might as well just jump ship to Premiere as well. So then it communicates well with After Effects. It's just very simple. It's all in one place. But I don't like that. I don't like the subscription model at all. Because again, like, it just feels silly to me because I don't edit all the time, but it's often enough where I really need to have it, you know? Like, I need to be able to edit. But I might go a month without editing at all. And I don't want to have to, like, go and cancel my subscription and then redo it every time I want to edit something. That just... So there might be extended periods of time where I'm paying for something I'm not really using. Which I guess that's the case if you play a flat rate, but since nothing I do is really making money, it's all for fun. So whatever, dude. It's annoying that everything is a subscription now. But such is life. I might have to steal my sister's student login or student email to get a student discount. She'll be in school another, like, at least 4 years, if not 8. if she goes to college. I'm sure she will. And then it'll be like 20 bucks a month for the first year, I think. That's pretty good. But I don't know. I might. And see, the thing is, like, I actually found a software called Affinity, which is like a free equivalent to Photoshop that is honestly shockingly similar. Again, I'm sure if you do some of the really advanced features, it might not have all that, but everything that I do, I can easily do in this new software. Hello, Epona. I'm sorry to leave you here in this disgusting place. Let's go to, last thing, we're going to see if we can talk to the scarecrows. We might need to do that in the past. I don't know. So that, since what I do with Photoshop is very simple in scope, I was much more willing to try new software. Very quickly figured out how to do everything I need to do, like make thumbnails, for instance. It's the main thing, honestly. But with something like After Effects, I've been spending enough time on it for years, like over a decade. Again, not always super consistently, but that adds up, you know? I've done enough things on it where I'm very comfortable with it. I know how to achieve what I want, more or less. That I'm sure I could find a cheap or even free alternative to After Effects. I don't know if I want to do that. Might just bite the bullet. I don't know, man. It's something to think about, but eventually, pretty soon here, I'm going to have to make a decision. Alright, so here's our scarecrows. Lake Hylia is drained right now. Look at that. That's such a bummer. Alright, what's your name? You're either Pierre or Bonuru. Yes. I hear a song and I never forget it. Alright, well, how's this one? Remember that. Okay, but you're not gonna... Okay, well, I'm trying to play you one. I think you might have to do it in the past. I think you have to play it in the past and then come back and he'll remember it. It's super cool, whatever. I don't really want to do that now, though. So I think that's going to probably be it for today, guys. So let's go ahead and create that point right there. Boom. And I'm not sure exactly when I'll be back, but it shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long. And then we will do the water temple, which might take most of the stream just for that, but that's okay. All right, man. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, you too. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.